What's up everybody, Brian Inskip here with Surf Homes NC, back again to show you what's going up, what's going down, and where things are at in the Oak Island real estate market. Today we're here at my latest listing here on Oak Island with a stellar location. I'm going to tell you all about this property at the end of the video, along with my top 3 Oak Island property picks that are for sale right now on the island. This is your February 2024 Oak Island real estate market update. Let's dive right into these numbers. And remember, I do these market updates every single month. So if you're wanting to keep track of what things are doing in the Oak Island real estate market, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified every time I release a new video, along with our other lifestyle and area videos here on Oak Island. So let's see where the market's at. We always start with pricing. Right now, at the end of January, going into February for 2024, the average sales price on Oak Island actually dropped 2.3%. Don't panic, that doesn't mean prices are down. Our median sales price was up 1.7%, and the average price per square foot is actually up 3% over a year ago. So with that average price per square foot, that's actually showing value still increasing over a year ago. As I shared in the last market update, that average price per square foot is more reflective of the type of homes that are sold. So we've sold more homes that are at a lower price range than the higher price homes, which is affecting that average sales price. But overall, price per square foot, values are actually up going into February of 2024. The average list to sell price, so the asking price of a property, the final asking price of a property versus the price that it actually sells for, is running right at 97.6%, which is down just half a percentage point from a year ago. So that's holding pretty steady, meaning that sellers still aren't having to negotiate a ton to get their properties sold, and buyers are having to get pretty close to that asking price, within 3% or so, to lock a property down. Next up, we want to look at the inventory and activity going on in the market. So new listings over a year ago is down 56.2%. That's a lot less properties coming on the market over a year ago. So we're continuing to see that trend. It's holding steady now, but it's definitely, we've seen a lot fewer homes come on the market over this past year than we were a year ago. The pending sales on Oak Island is also down. It follows that new listing number, so we're down 41.8% year over year on the number of pending sales happening on Oak Island. Monthly, this is an interesting one to look at. So December going through January, we actually dropped 10.2% on the number of homes going under contract. So it was higher in December than January starting off the year. So we'll be keeping a real close eye on that one as we progress throughout the year. Closed sales follow right along, down 45.4% year over year, which is a lot fewer homes that are selling than a year ago. The number of homes for sale on the market is actually down 13.3%, again, following right in line with those other numbers. And the average days on market, the length of time that it's taken for a property to sell, is running right at 68 days, which is an increase of 83.8% over a year ago. Some of the other key metrics that we track and look at is the month's supply of homes. Right now on Oak Island, we've increased 21.7% in the supply of homes, so that is actually increasing. We're sitting right at 2.8 months worth of inventory. So if no new homes came on the market at the current rate of sale, we'd be sold out of real estate in less than 3 months. The total dollar volume of sales on Oak Island is down 46.7% over a year ago, which follows right in line with the new listing and the closed sales numbers. So that doesn't mean, again, that values have decreased in any way. It just means that fewer homes have sold. So the reason we look at these numbers and we track them, and we do this every single month, is so that we can be strategic when it comes to buying or selling real estate. So a couple things that I'd be keeping in mind if you're thinking of buying a property on Oak Island this year. There's a decent chance that we're going to see interest rates come down. It probably will not start to happen until mid-year. So I'm talking with a lot of buyers right now where their strategy is, I'm going to wait until interest rates come down before buying a property. But I want to throw a word of caution out with that strategy. So right now we've got longer days on market. You've got some sellers out there that are more negotiable. And while you may not be in love with the interest rate, it does present you with an opportunity that you can go ahead and secure a property at today's prices. And then down the road, when and if those interest rates drop, you've got the ability to refinance. So that's a really good option to consider because you can actually save some money on the purchase. If you wait, there's a decent chance, if we're looking at last year, even with the interest rate hitting those super high levels or recently high levels, we still saw appreciation in the market. So prices still went up. So if you're playing that waiting game, there's a good chance that prices will still be higher. And as that interest rate drops, if that's what everybody's doing, then you're going to have a lot more competition in the market and competing offers and competing buyers, which can further drive those prices up. So you may not even save any money because you may have to pay more for the home. So the secure the property now at today's prices allows you to kind of have your cake and eat it too, where you get today's prices and can still have tomorrow's interest rate. So something to consider. If you are thinking of selling a property on Oak Island, this is the time. Values have never been higher. The inventory is super low. We've seen those huge reductions in new listings. So even though interest rates have increased, there's still lots of buyers sitting out there waiting for that right property to hit. Matter of fact, I was just in a multiple offer situation last week where we were competing with 5 other offers. So there's still plenty of competition in the market, and it's still a really good time if you're thinking of selling to capitalize on that and the current market conditions. All right, so that covers it for our February 2024 Oak Island real estate market update. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to get notified each month as we release a new market update, along with other cool lifestyle videos and everything coastal real estate and lifestyle here in North Carolina. Now we're going to get into my top 3 property picks. So I'm going to highlight a couple properties that are for sale right now on the market, starting with the property we're in right now, which is my latest listing on Oak Island. We're at 206 Northeast 71st Street. This thing has a killer location. You can actually see the beach access when you stand out in the street in front of the house. So super close to the beach, easy beach access. It's close to all the amenities that you would want in town. We're literally right in between the 2 retail sections. Can't beat the location. This property's had a ton of updates. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, and it is the only detached single-family structure for sale right now on Oak Island under $300,000 in this kind of location with this kind of condition. So I think this is a great buy and a great way to get you a place at the beach, close to the beach, for a very affordable price. And for each of these properties, my top picks, I'm putting the link in the description. So if you want to check out the details on any of these properties or look at the photos or virtual tours, be sure to check out the description and you can get the link to each one of these properties that I'm talking about today. Next up on the top property picks is 122 Southeast 75th Street. So you're right down by the beach. This property is only a couple years old, built in 2022. 2,340 square feet. It's got 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. It's got a pool. It comes fully furnished. You've got ocean views from the property. It's got an elevator and Trex decking. It's a gorgeous property with a nice open floor plan. So love the location, love the finishes, and the overall curb appeal on this property. This property listed at $1,550,000 comes completely turnkey with ocean views. It's right down by the beach. Can't beat the location. Would make an excellent rental property or a fantastic place to come chill and hang out yourself for vacations, or a combination of the two. So I'm loving that property. It looks awesome. Make sure you check out all the photos on that one. Last but not least, I've got a new construction option at 326 Northeast 59th Street. So back in the wooded section, this property is listed at $799,900. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,565 square feet. This is a new construction property, so completed in 2023. What I love about this one is your price per square foot is at $360.64 a square foot, which is well below the average for a brand new property, I think that's a great value. And I love the location on 59th Street, giving you access not only to direct beach access, but also to a lot of the restaurants, shops, and retail areas of Oak Island. So I'm really liking this one for a wooded section option in that mid price range with an excellent location and balancing everything out, but still a great value with that listing price. All right, I want to thank you for tuning in on this market update. Be sure you check out some of the other recent videos we've released as we're out exploring Oak Island. And remember, we'll be updating you on what's going on in the market every single month. So hit that subscribe button. And I'd love to hear your prediction down in the comments, what you think is going to happen in the real estate market this year. If there's anything I can do to help you with any of your real estate needs this year, again, I'm Brian Inskip with Surf Homes NC. So give me a call, shoot me a text, and I will see you on the next one.